Welcome back to Rocket Indicators, the #1 indicators on TradingView. Now, let's talk Bitcoin, but also let's talk an altcoin pick that I think is going to seriously run this upcoming bull cycle. Before we get into that, let's talk Bitcoin because wherever Bitcoin goes, the rest of the space follows. At the moment on the 4-hour chart, Bitcoin is in a no trade zone. Okay, I'm waiting to see if Bitcoin will break below the red trend line. We're currently in this wedge, and this is brought to you by the Rocket Auto trend line, okay? With this indicator, it draws out patterns for you, it draws trend lines, and it's so amazing in the fact that you don't have to do that yourself anymore. It does it in real time, okay? That's the beauty of it. Now, why am I leaning more towards the bearish side on Bitcoin for the short term? That's because of the weekly. And if you guys are on this channel and you know my videos, you're more familiar with it, you know that I always preach that weekly is king. Why do I say weekly is king? Is because you want to get your bias from the weekly chart. Now let's go into the Rocket Stochastic Weekly. It's currently pointing towards the downside, okay? It's just barely though. What I want to see is I want to see in 2 days from now, I want to see this get confirmed, okay? Because before then, anything can happen, but I want to see in 2 days' time, is it really pointing towards the downside? That's what I want to see, okay? So currently, I am leaning more bearish at the moment. If you go back into the 4-hour, what would make me bearish is if we broke this red trend line, and if you guys remember how we take shorts on the Rocket indicators. Here's what we need, okay? I'm going to go over that really quickly. What we need is a red stochastic background. We need the red line over the green line. Both check, check. Next, we need the red line above the 50% line. That's also a check. We're above the 50. Next, and the final step is we need at least 2 red bars. And we have that. Check, check, check. Okay? All systems go. What's holding me back from taking this short right away is because of the pattern we're in. You don't want to take this because this pattern right now is saying, hey, we could bounce here, we could break. I just want to see where this candle is. I'm just being a bit more precautionary, okay? Sometimes you have to be a bit more precautionary because we can easily bounce here and touch up, come back here, touch up, So I want to see this get confirmed towards the downside, and I want to see volume. And I also want to see follow through with the Rocket Stochastics. This is what I want to see. I want to see a bit of this action happening. Let me also just change this color really quick. I want to see this happening, okay, guys? I want to see more follow through here. Once I see some follow through like this, and I also want to see this break down from this red trend line, that is all systems clear to take that short position. So why am I bearish? I'm bearish because of the weekly. I'm bearish because of the red stochastics, and all the requirements to take a short trade is showing itself, okay? So yeah, guys, that is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to take a trade before this breaks, though. I'm waiting for this. So now, the moment you guys have been waiting for, besides the Bitcoin analysis, let's talk an altcoin gem that I really think can run this upcoming season. I wonder if some of you guessed it, but the pick that I'm talking about is, as you can see on the shirt, Singularity Net by this genius right here, Dr. Ben. Okay, I first seen him on the Joe Rogan Experience. Joe Rogan is probably the biggest platform podcast on the planet right now. This came out about end of 2018, so almost 2 years ago, year and a half ago. And the caption says, Dr. Ben is the founder and CEO of Singularity Net, a blockchain-based AI marketplace. And that's a nice little summary. Basically, Singularity Net is a decentralized artificial intelligence marketplace. And I remember watching this back then, and I didn't really draw the connection of, oh, this guy has a coin out, he has a token out. I didn't draw that connection. I was just watching it for the sake of watching it at the time. And the robot, Sophia the talking robot, I had no idea that was Dr. Ben as well. He created this. This guy is a genius. I'm not gonna play this, but Sophia the talking robot has been seen with many celebrities. It's actually crazy how smart Sophia is. Sophia can hold an actual conversation just like a person could. It's not like a Siri thing. It's not like a Google Assistant thing. It's an actual talking human-like robot. A year ago, last summer, Dr. Ben was on stage with Vitalik talking about AI and blockchain. And it was really nice watching this video. I'll link it down in the description below. But it was nice watching this video to see how they respect each other, and how he's building on top of Ethereum with AI. And if anybody is going to do AI, it's Dr. Ben. He is the go-to guy in this space. Now, let's just talk AI Singularity partnerships. Okay, Singularity Net partnerships. They've partnered with Cisco. Okay, let me pull up this tweet right here. They partnered with Cisco. They partnered with Arizona State. They partnered with the government of Malta, Ocean, PayPal, Domino's Pizza. There's just endless partnerships with Singularity Net, and OpenCog 2 is Dr. Ben's organization as well. It's a whole list of Fortune 500 companies within this organization. I would almost compare it to, could kind of compare it to the Ethereum Alliance. There's so many Fortune 500 companies within OpenCog that can transfer into Singularity partners as well. Ping An is a huge Chinese bank. Okay, they bring about billions in income. Now, Singularity Net on the chart, we would have gotten a long position back at 2 cents, somewhere between a penny and a half to 2 cents, and it would have, you would have seen almost 2.5x on your gain so far. Now, here's the thing: if Bitcoin does retrace, then Singularity Net will retrace. So I would put in a buy order on Singularity Net on the retrace. It's definitely worth a pickup and definitely worth your research. Just look into it, guys, and you guys will see how bullish I am on the project. Now, that is it so far, and I just wanted to make a quick, summary on Singularity Net. I just wanted to bring it on your guys' radar, as well as talk about Bitcoin analysis. If you guys appreciated this, give it a like, subscribe, and the rocket indicators are 70% off today. Make sure you go check that out. Link everything down in the description down below, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.